Hi everyone, we're looking at Daisies today by Justin Bieber. I'm going to show you the basic version first because you can always use this as a variation, even if you want to be more advanced. And then I will show you this, the harder version is later on. Feel free to skip ahead if you want to learn that bit first. But if I were you, even if you want to do that, start with this basic chord progression, alright? So we're going to need G. So pause the video if you need to practice any of these chords. Then we'll do E minor. We can keep those top fingers down. C add 9. Very similar to G, just move that finger down a string. You get C add 9. And then we'll have D, okay? Really simple. So for the verse, the rhythm is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. So just start with G, down, up, down, up, down. Then we're gonna change on the upstroke, we'll change to E minor. Okay, so we have down, up, up, down, up. Then we're gonna add another up, down. 2, 3, 4, down, up, down. And again, I've changed to C on the upstroke. Down, up, down, up. 2, 3, 4. Down, up. 2, 3, 4. Let's add another up, down onto the C chord. Down, up, down, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, 3, 4. Down, up, down. Now we just need 2 downstrokes on the D chord. Right on the beat, really simple. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. Now one thing you could do on the D chord is I add an extra upstroke and I put the pinky down to get this extra note, because you have to go there for G anyway, and that gives you this nice movement sound. Alright, so that's an option. You don't have to do that. Another thing you can do, because we play this in the verse and the intro, it's quite low down and quiet. So if you want, you can rest the side of your hand on the strings here as you're strumming. You hear how that softens everything. Now you don't have to do that, it's a bit more advanced to get a nice balance there. It's really gentle, like you're kind of stroking the strings. Right, there's always this movement happening here. So I'm just touching the strings barely with the hand and it just softens it a little bit. So you can play that throughout the whole verse. If you want to keep it really simple, obviously don't do any of those extra bits, just keep it like this. Now when we get to the chorus, things get more simple because it's pretty much just the C chord and we just keep it there. But we'll go to the D chord right at the end of every 2 bars, okay? Now I like to do a nice variation of the D chord where you take finger 1 off and you get this sort of D sus 4 kind of shape here. It's really nice. So we can add that in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we do that 3 times. Now on the 4th time, we'll do the regular D chord for a whole bar. Alright, so let's quickly look at the rhythm and I'll explain the structure again in a second here. For the rhythm, we have down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Just this continuous, alright, really simple. But you could emphasize every other down. You can go down. play a little bit louder every other down, right? Think I'd rather you in my bed. Whatever you I can take it. Any days, yeah, I can see you again. So on the last one, you notice I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You get a whole bar on the regular D chord, right? Whereas the rest of it, it was just half a bar on the sus chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 3, 4. Yeah, so it's very short. So you got to get used to this quick switch here between the chords. Alright, and that's pretty much it, to be honest. But there are a few other little things to watch out for and some tricks I want to show you quickly, right? For those of you that want to take your playing to the next level, make sure you sign up to my premium membership website. You'll gain access to all my backing tracks, all of my lessons, and I'll teach you how to improvise, solo, and play advanced chords. Enjoy the rest of your lesson, guys. Now after the chorus, we go into verse 2, which starts the same as verse 1. So we start with that G, E, C, D. We do it twice, but then it is going to change to G, B in the bass, C add 9. Okay, it's very strange, but it just happens halfway through the second verse for some reason. So G, we already knew that, and we can switch to the chorus rhythm here, nice and soft though. Alright, just that down, up rhythm. This is G, but with B in the bass, so you can see I've added my first finger here, A string, right? And I try and move it up a little bit so it blocks the E string, because we don't want the E string for this chord. Or you can sit finger 2 on it to stop it from doing anything. And then C add 9. Okay, a little trick if you want on C add 9 is to play. So you move the pinky up to the D string fret 4, and then you have finger 1 on fret 2. From the capo I'm talking about when I say the fret numbers, right? So 4 from the capo with the pinky on the D string, and finger 1 is 2 from the capo on the D string, and you hammer on like that. So you play the bass note, hammer on, and then the G string. And you notice the pinky comes off when I play the G string, right? Off. And on the C note, you can play bum, 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 bum. And that brings us into the chorus, right? Now you don't have to do that effect. You can just play C. So after verse 2, we have the second chorus, which is exactly the same as the first chorus. So nothing to think about there really. But when we get to the bridge, we're going to do something different. We're basically going to play for the bridge exactly what I just showed you for the end of verse 2, right? So we do G slash B to C add 9. But for the rhythm, I do take out one of the upstrokes. So I do down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And again, you can play it. Feel free to do anything here with. On the G and the D string, fret 4 from the capo, fret 2 from the capo. You can add those on any chord. You can do anything you want there. Sometimes it's nice to do a walk down. or something like that, right? If you want to just make it different. Or keep it really simple and just play down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Now when we get to the last chorus, again, same thing, C. It's the same thing, all right? And then the last thing is the outro. So after this third chorus, there's a little outro, but again, it's just that G to slash B to C. Okay, same thing. All right, that's everything for the chords and strumming. So if you don't want to learn this more advanced part, you can skip ahead to the play along. But for those of you that want to try this, feel free to give it a go. It's quite short and it just goes round and round, but it is very difficult. So if you're a beginner, you might want to try and just simplify it a little bit and just take out a few notes. But it's very difficult, all right? So it's more intermediate to advanced level. So I'm going to put the tab up here. The numbers are obviously in relation to the capo. So you see that very first number is number 3. We go 1, 2, 3 on the E string, all right? From the capo, 1, 2, 3. Otherwise it's a bit confusing. Okay, so we're going to get all the fingers in position first. So you got finger 2 on fret 3, finger 1 on fret 2 of the G string, finger 3, fret 3 on the B string, and the pinky, fret 4 on the G string. Now, the pick is going to be needed later on, so let's tuck it away under the first finger, and we can use the other fingers for plucking the strings. So first we'll do the bass note with the thumb, and then have the other 3 fingers ready on the D string, G string, and B string, and we'll give them a pluck as well. Now you'll notice the next note is involving the pinky to come off, and our first finger is already in place on fret 2 of the G string, right? So my little trick is a little flick with the nail. Okay, if you want to do what the tab says, you can just do one little pluck on the G string. Okay, but I quite like to do a little flick with these nails on fingers 2 and 3 to make that happen. Then we go to E minor, right? So get your E minor shape, and we're going to do all 4 at the same time this time, all 4 strings. The bass note with the thumb, and then the other 3 strings all at the same time. Alright, this is the hardest part of this whole riff in my opinion. And the rest is all single notes. Alright, but this part is a bit more tricky. So really take your time with this. Now next we're going to slide the 3rd finger up to fret 4. And we'll do a pluck with finger 2. And then we'll do the G string with finger 3. So together. And then next we're going to have finger 1 on the A string, fret 2. And finger 2 on fret 3. So we do do, da, do, do. So this little melody here is quite fast. So that's quite tricky in some ways. So we use finger 2, finger 3, move over, and then switch to the thumb for the last 2. So if I add that onto the actual part, next we have on the D string, we do open D, that's why there's a 0. Bring the first finger down onto fret 2, and then back to C again, with the thumb playing the A string. So this is everything together. Then we slide up to fret 5 from the capo, and we'll play thumb, and again middle finger on the D string. This is the last 4 notes here in that second bar. And I use fingers 1 and 3 on the D string, but finger 2 obviously slid up to the bass note. Alright? Now the second half is pretty much the same, but because we're over here, we need a little gap to get to that first chord. So you hear we don't start on beat 1 the second time around, we miss the first beat. Right, so we don't have that, we just have a little trickier. But that part is all the same, alright? It's just the very first bit that's different here. And then we can either play regular D, or what I like to do is play D11, which sounds a bit more like this in the actual song. So we have open D, and then fret 5, fret 5, fret 3 on top with finger 1. You can use fingers 2 and 3 here, or what I do, fingers 3 and 4. And they're very on the beat, 3, 4. Okay, so all together we have. Now there is one more layer to this, which is very advanced. You notice that I do this. You really don't have to do this, but you can add a little slap on beats 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I kind of bring the hand in as I flick my nails down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I do that as I play, right, you can also just kind of bring the palm in here. You give it like an inward flick onto the body and the top of the strings. And when you're doing this, you have to just accept that it's a bit more messy, right? It is more messy. You can hear I'm accidentally hitting other strings, but it's fine, it still works. Very tricky, very advanced. You don't have to do that, okay? You can just stick to. Just the basic version sounds really nice too, okay? Alright, that is everything. The play along is coming up now, so you can try and play along with me with the song. Feel free to slow down the video if you need to. You can do that in the settings icon. You just change the playback speed and you can slow it down, which is a very good idea if you're finding it too difficult. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel as well, alright? See you in the next lesson. 1, 2, 3, 4.